Welcome to 7 Report. Today we are taking our first look at the TFV4, that stands for Taste Furious V4 Tank from SMOK. Or is it SMOK? I've heard it both ways. I prefer to pronounce it SMOK. I could be wrong. Maybe I'll interchange. The SMOK or SMOK TFV4, provided to us by our friends at Gear Best. I'm going to switch the camera angle, take a quick look at what comes in this kit. Take a look at the different coils. They have a quad coil and a triple coil included. Put some ejuice in there, fill it up, come back to this angle, get a first vape, and then I'll use it pretty extensively for a week or so and come back with a full review. But today, just a first look at the SMOK TFV4 Taste Furious Sub-Ohm Tank. Well, here's the package, the SMOK TFV4 triple coil cloud machine. On the side it shows you some of what's included in this package. Let's see if that'll get into focus. The RBA head, which I did not know it had, a triple coil head, a quad head, and has some spare parts. And on the back it gives you a little bit more in-depth look at the specs and what the kit includes: a replacement glass tube, a refill warning card, user manual, spare parts, the Taste Furious V4 tank, quadruple coil head, triple coil head, and that RBA head. So let's go ahead and open this up. It's going to slide out. And there, the little silicone gel things, is the tank itself. Take that out and take a look at it real quick. The logo, SMOK or SMOK TFV4. That drip tip has an inner and an outer channel or chimney, and the drip tip also has airflow control. Let's see if I can get that to focus. And that airflow is going to come up between the outer and the inner to mix with the vapor. Airflow control on the bottom of the tank as well. 4 different slots, and you adjust one and you've adjusted them all. So that really gives you a lot of control. It's top filling, so what you do is just slide that open. And I don't know if we'll be able to see the coil down in there yet or not. This is the channel that you would put your dripper or the tip of your ejuice bottle in to fill that up. Let's see what else is included in the package here before we get too much further down the road. There's the instruction manual, and as always, we recommend you read all the instruction manuals with any new piece of hardware completely before you use it, showing you how to refill, how to replace the coil. On the back it gives you some instruction of wicking that RBA that comes with one coil already in it. The warning about organic cotton coils, make sure that you allow them to saturate. Now here, on some of the other tanks I've had, they say 30 seconds. SMOK or SMOK says 5 minutes. Let it stand for 5 minutes to get the organic cotton completely saturated. And inside we've got a couple of these little plastic rubberized rings to go around and protect the tank itself, so in case you happen to drop it. Some organic cotton. You know, some of these I've seen people have more accessories than this, like some extra O-rings. This does have the extra filler cap and a screwdriver down in there. It does have an extra Pyrex tank. Then it has the RBA, and that is the TFR, is that R1 or RI? Can't quite make that out. And that unscrews pretty easily. It's a pretty big RBA, and it comes with a coil pre-installed on it. So if you want to rebuild, you can do that, and that's not a bad thing considering the price of these coils. They are a little pricey, about $5 a coil, but from what I'm told, they will last you about 3 weeks. Now here is, hold on, that O-ring's going to come off of there, and I need to put that back on. The quad coil, the I can't read that, TFQ4, and it says you can fire that from 40 to 140 watts. I don't know if you're going to be able to read that or not with that light, but there are 4 ports for your ejuice in a row and 4 sets of them, so 16 ports. Look down on the inside there. That's a lot of cotton. And then you also get some airflow coming up through the bottom here. I'll get that O-ring back on there before we get too much further. So we've got the quad as the extra. That means the triple coil must already be installed. Let me see if I can get this apart and get a closer look at that. Triple coil, that thing is huge. And this one has 3 ejuice ports, but they are huge as well. Let's find the information there. TFT3, and that can be fired from 40 to 130 watts. So what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to start with the quad. Let's go ahead and put that one in there. Just make sure we've got that O-ring back on there. We're going to put that quad coil in there. It screws in pretty easily. And then we're going to get some ejuice and prime the coil. We've got some Trickster from Vapes Gone Wild, and we're going to just drip a little bit of juice right onto that cotton to help it get started. Then we're going to put the tank back together. Make sure that screws on there nice and tight. Screws right into the top of the coil head. Open up that top filler and put our ejuice in there. And I can see why they say let it soak for 5 minutes, because you don't see cotton coming through those ports. So this has to go inside and work its way in. But that actually is pretty easy to fill. Leave a little bit of air at the top. Let's see, get a tissue and wipe off that little extra juice I dribbled here. Close that up. So we're going to put it on a mod and let that ejuice soak in there, adjust the airflow a little bit, and come back and do a first vape with the SMOK or SMOK TFV4 Taste Furious V4 Cloud Machine Sub-Ohm Tank. Well, we have the TFV4 filled with the ejuice. Let it sit for 5 or 6 minutes. Let me just double check the time here, make sure we've got at least 5 minutes on it. Oh yeah, we've got 5 minutes on it, easy. Have it on the Snow Wolf 200 watt mod. Airflow, I guess about 1/3 of the way open on the bottom, and on the trip tip itself, third to a half of the way open. Have it set at 500 degrees, and it's reading this quad coil as a 0.16 ohms. Let's get a first vape, see how it does. I'm very eager to try this out. That's quite a bit of vapor. It sounded a little airy. Let me try closing that down a little bit on the airflow on the bottom. And see how we do. And that drip tip is a little wider, so you've got to open your mouth a little bit wider on this, it seems. That's at 50 watts, and this says that this coil will go up to 140. I don't know that I want to try it that high, but let's take it up to 75 and see what we get. That vapor's a good bit warmer, but the taste, the flavor is really popping at 75 watts. And it's kind of cool because you remember this drip tip has two layers to it. The cool air coming in from that outer layer mixing with the warmer vapor is really kind of a cool sensation. If you stick your tongue in the way, it's going to get hit by that warm vapor, but the cool vapor, the cool air coming up on the sides. Let's see what happens if I open that airflow on the drip tip a little bit more. Still at 75 watts. Well, let's go ahead and take it to let's take it to 100, see what happens. All right, here we go. 100 watts. Airflow wide open on the drip tip, and let's open it a little more, about halfway on the bottom of the tank. Vapor is substantially warmer, and couldn't get quite a full hit. Let's take this back down to about 70. Well, let's go to 65, see where we are, midway between the 75 and the 50. Again, the vapor cooled off a good bit, taking it from 100 down to 65, but that is a lot of vapor and a lot of flavor on that quad coil on the SMOK or SMOK TFV4. That is really nice. The flavor really pops on that Trickster from Vapes Gone Wild. Kind of a trick cereal taste. Some fruit flavors in there, but not fruity fruit, more like cereal fruit. But it is really popping. Well, that is our first look at the TFV4 from SMOK or SMOK. Thank you so much for being with us on 7 Report today, and thank you to our friends at Gear Best for providing this. They have it listed at $49.99, but a coupon code for a limited time, so try the coupon code if you're going to buy it from them, see if it's still valid by the time you watch this video. I'll have the coupon code right in here somewhere, and a link to Gear Best where you can pick up the SMOK TFV4 or the SMOK TFV4 on the website 7report.com. Thanks for being with us today. Please do subscribe to the YouTube channel. Check out the website as well, 7report.com. Again, we'll have a link and the coupon code on the website for you as well. We update both of them, the YouTube channel and the website, all the time. Hardware, ejuice reviews, our weekly specials every Monday. That's going to come in real handy the closer we get to Christmas. Get you more vape for your buck, informative articles and videos and more. So please do keep coming back. Thanks again for being with us today, and embrace the vape.